just leaving Camp Quirky.
You had a good weekend.
Yeah, it's been so good. I'm pretty knackered though.
So we're just leaving Camp Quirky, which is a van life festival. It's been absolutely amazing, such a nice weekend. We made a vlog on it, so check it out. We're gonna go back to the boat now and just collapse, yes. Bye Camp Quirky! There's still a small part of us that's hopeful that we're just gonna see our bags on the side of the road. We're almost there though.
Turn left onto High Street, then arrive at your destination.
We're back now by the canals, and for those that saw the recent video where unfortunately we got our hire car window smashed. I can't go! This sucks! It was this car park, but it's by far the closest one. So what we've done is we've reversed it. One of us is going to stay with the car at all times, and the other one's going to cart the bags back up, and then we're going to move it to the other one. But yeah, it just feels weird being here. It just feels a bit immediately, just like from such a good weekend to just be like, we're back here again. But there's nothing we can do now, so we're just going to get unpacked and get settled.
There she is. Old Gigi, still floating and looks intact. Yay! Home sweet home. Everything's back on the boat now, including Rufus. The only thing left is to get Dupes back. But, as we always say, whenever you haven't got a car normally, and then you hire one for a bit, you just try to be as efficient as possible. And we're pretty low on pretty much everything on the boat right now. So we're going to head towards Dupes a little bit early because there's an Aldi there, do a food shop, get him, come back, and then probably just pass out.
Let's go get Dupes!
1 mile, turn left onto Salisbury Road.
It's rare that we're able to come to an Aldi, so we have stocked up on all of their frozen stuff, and we store it in the freezer and it lasts for ages. But of course, we need some chips.
We're going to have to carry all that down the towpath.
I know, but it's definitely worth stocking up on heavy stuff while we've got a car.
We don't have one of our backpacks now though.
Food shop done, now let's go and get Dupes! Here he is.
Look who's back.
Oh, she said that she can't believe that he's 10 with how well he is, like compared to other rabbits that she sees, and how active he is.
And how mischievous he is.
Hello, babes.
Oh, you had a nice time at the spa?
Oh, yes. It's called the Rustic Rabbit Retreat in Trowbridge. She was so lovely. We would definitely recommend.
I think the best rabbit sitter we've ever had, right?
Yeah. Okay, let's go home.
We've made it back to the boat. I've just carted everything back, and then Amy's come to do the last trip with Dupes and just a couple of little bits of the shopping. And we don't want to leave the car in this spot because this is where the last one had its window smashed. So the plan is to park it in the other car park, which a lot of the other boaters say is generally a little bit safer. We're going to leave it in there overnight. But that's next to the bin store and the Elson Point, and because we haven't cruised this weekend, it means that the cassettes are full. So in the interest of being efficient at all times in any situation, I've now got the cassettes in the boot and the rubbish in the boot, and I'm going to do a quick run, and then finally I'll be able to go home and relax. One thing you do have to do though when you're doing a trip like this is drive the most steadily you've ever driven ever. Because if you're in a hire car, especially if you've already had to return one that's been vandalised, you definitely don't want to return it with leaky cassette mess everywhere. A surprising amount of boat life is just trying to prevent toilet waste from getting into places that it shouldn't. That's the facilities done, and I'm just making sure that there is absolutely nothing on display in this car. It is completely empty. I'm not even leaving a cable in there. I'm taking it all. Annoyingly though, because we did get a bit of a posh upgrade, the rear windows and the back window are tinted. So you can't actually see inside them, which is really annoying because I actually want you to be able to see inside so that you can see it's empty. But this is the best I can do. Let's just hope it's alright until the morning when we have to return it. Good luck, buddy. See you in the morning. I really hope the car's okay. We'll be there first thing in the morning. There's loads of cars around. But it's interesting because if something like this happens to you, you get weirdly paranoid about it, to the point where I've made sure to drive in because that's what it looked like everyone else had done. And I don't want any excuse for the car to stand out. Home time now, at least. So we're back at the boat, we've got all the shopping away, we've got some of the stuff packed away, and there's one last thing that we need to do before we can settle for the evening, and that's to finish off episode 116. Pretty much done with it. I just need to do like a couple of final little tweaks and then we can get uploaded for tomorrow. And then after that, we are going to eat food, we're going to watch Below Deck on the sofa, and we are just going to fall asleep, and it's going to be the best thing ever. The episode's done, it's exporting, so that means that for the rest of the evening we can finally just chill, and then in the morning we've got to be up early to take the car back, where we will find out what the situation is.
Camp Quirky done.
Time to take the car back. A little bit nervous heading to the car. Don't know if it's going to have all of its windows. I mean, it should do. It shouldn't happen twice, but I just feel a little bit, still a little bit kind of shaken up about it. As long as it's got all the windows, that's fine. We can drive it back, we can return it and sort out the other one.
Looks alright.
Yeah?
That's a big relief. That would have been another excess to pay for the insurance. And then the last bit of juice out the hire con, powering both portable chargers on the way. That's 26 minutes of power we'd be wasted.
Yeah. Can't let that go without getting that money's worth.
Turn right, then turn right.
Time to find out
how much they're gonna charge us. They were really nice, so we're hoping
Yeah.
it's reasonable. Please, Enterprise, don't let us down.
At least we managed to return this one with all its windows, Amy. It's an improvement. Bye, little Corsair.
My high car. Genuinely, they were amazing. It's the Newbury branch of Enterprise. But most Enterprises that we've been to, we've always had a good experience. So we can recommend them. Basically, I'll tell you when it's quieter. So because we didn't get the damage waiver protection, they had to take the full excess, which is £1,500. But they took the deposit into account, so we had to pay about £900. We refunded the Friday because we didn't get to use the car properly, which is so kind of them. Like, that's really nice. But the way that we see it, you might be thinking, why didn't you get the excess? Because we hire cars so regularly, it's about £100 every time to add on the excess. And every time, obviously, we don't need it. So technically, we're still up from all of the times that we didn't get it, if that makes sense.
As long as a lot of the excess comes back to us when they figure out how much it's going to cost. But they said it's just a window, it's a small car, it's just the cost of the window and the labour to replace it.
We were really worried about how that was going to go down with the rental company, because obviously some of them can have loads of hidden policies and fees and all of that, but so far it seems really good. We feel a little bit better. Wes is a little bit getting a bit overwhelmed because we're having to get the train back and It's all kind of hit him. But we're doing all right, aren't we?
Yeah, we're just knackered. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, Amy. That's how you know everything's going to be all right.
That's a chip shop at the end of the street. No, Wes, it's 9 in the morning. Got half an hour to kill. Wes has nipped to the toilet and I'm in the photo booth because there's a chair in here. And I didn't know it would let me take some pictures. I thought I would have to put money in.
What are you doing?
I took some pictures.
Why?
I didn't think it would let me.
What are you doing? One thing about Amy, if you step away from her for a few minutes, you come back, you have no idea what she'll be doing. Like a photo shoot today.
It let me take some pictures.
You're a funny little guy, yeah.
We haven't got any money anymore. Can't have nice things.
There's no chips for at least a year now, Amy.
Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Out of everything, we can have £1. Oh, is it in? Oh no. Imagine. No!
Sit in it.
It's a 0. No. I can see it.
Great.
Right. That's just a summary of this entire weekend, isn't it? I can't believe that. I can see it there, look. I can't believe that.
1,500 quid. I don't want to lose another one.
I can't believe that. We just wanted one nice thing.
That's the second time we've been robbed in about 4 days.
You can see the pound. It's in there. It's just not gone down. Wow. We're not allowed nice things.
I can't believe that. Someone's going to come along and kick it. Have 5 minutes on the house.
Give it a kick. I banged it. Came out.
Okay, we're not chancing that.
It's going back in my pocket.
Okay, we're back to only down 1,500. Just having a little pootle around Newbury now.
Here's the canal where we're going to be going to. So this is the Newbury Lock here. We're this side of it, but we can't go through it yet because look at that. The flow of the river is still really strong.
Never looks that bad on camera, but that kind of pattern just shows that the undercurrent is really strong.
So this is the River Kennet. It makes the other half of the Kennet and Avon Canal. That is really fast. When we came down it just looked like a canal. Because we've been like, surely it's all right by now and we can go, but a few more weeks, which is fine. Look at the swans having to push against it.
I just found a little coster to sit in for a bit, but because I'm so exhausted and so knackered, it's taken my tolerance down a little bit. So naturally, whenever that happens, the old anxiety likes to come in and settle in. So I'm just feeling really rubbish. Alright though, used to it by now. Turns out getting robbed really takes it out of you. Who'd have thought?
These have been trying to get up the river for about 10 minutes. They started over there.
I started out as little cygnets.
Look how slow they're going.
Just imagine though if like the floor in your house suddenly turned into a treadmill. I'd be livid. Time to go find a train to get back to the boat. The train station's only a few minutes walk away from where the boat is, so should be quite a quick and easy trip. £15. That's our third robbery in 4 days.
15 quid to go 2 stops on the train. We're only going 3 stops. The train's delayed. And now we're having to change platform.
quite a roller coaster for us recently, so this is just kind of how we're feeling, honestly. Ups and downs.
Thank you so much for watching this episode.
And as always, a huge thank you to the Chip Pals.
We just wanted to say a massive thank you to all the support about the car break-in. Massive thank you to these people on screen. You're all so wonderful.
Be sure to subscribe, and the next episode's a little bit more upbeat. Bye!